Milk is the single largest food consumed by Indians in terms of volumes and value. Dairy sector has outpaced the population growth by over 4.5 times since 2000. Let us examine the growth pattern of the following elements also since 2000. Growth of unorganized dairy sector, growth of unproductive dairy animals, growth of spurious suppliers of milk and dairy products, growth of contaminants in milk, growth of stray dairy animals. Poverty is byproduct of capitalism. Similarly, all above mentioned points are the byproducts of reactive behavior of policymakers by focusing on current way of producing milk. They must look into promoting small dairy farms so that even migrant workers could enter into dairy business to sustain their families through schemes like DEDS by NABARD. To promote commercial dairy farming in large numbers so as to improve the productivity of the animals and provide high quality fresh farm milk in urban and semi-urban areas. And to run suitable awareness programs for the farmers for their skills development to learn more about clean milk production and alternative source of income from dairying. Chief Minister P.S. Gole launched a new government scheme to provide incentive of Rs 8 per litre of milk to dairy farmers of the Sikkim state. The incentive was launched with the slogan Hamro Kranti, Doodh Kranti, in lines with the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. The program was organized by Animal Husbandry Department in collaboration with the Sikkim Cooperative Milk Producer Union Limited. During the occasion, the Chief Minister made several announcements such as construction of 2 milk production centers every year, Rupees 10 lakh to the Sikkim Milk Union from Chief Minister Discretion Fund, Rupees 2 lakh to the Milkman of the Year Award who produces maximum amount of milk in a year, compensation for milk damage caused by road blockage, declaration of Gwala Day as restricted holiday after the day will be finalized, and emphasized on one family, 2 cows policy. After introducing fresh and long life camel milk apart from chocolates, homegrown dairy giant Amul has forayed further into value-added products with the launch of camel milk ice cream and milk powder. Amul camel milk powder will enable lakhs of individuals to try the goodness of camel milk across the country for the first time, said RS Sodhi, MD Amul. The milk powder made from the natural camel milk procured from camel herders in Kutch will have shelf life of 8 months. This will be real boon to the milk producer of Kutch as it will help extend the shelf life of milk and extend its availability through Amul's nationwide distribution network. Since Amul launched camel milk products, rates of camel milk in Gujarat have doubled, leading to revival of the sector. Kutch Milk Union is currently collecting nearly 70,000 litres of camel milk every month. There are around 30,000 camels in Gujarat, mostly of Kutchi and Kharai breeds. The state is home to around 1,000 camel breeders, mainly from Rabadi, Fakirani, Jat, Sama and Soda communities. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India FSSAI has decided to conduct a pan-India Khoa quality survey after industry stakeholders raised concerns on adulteration. The Food Safety Authority said that so far it has received about 700 samples from 15 states and UTs as part of the pan-India survey conducted between October 12th and 16th. It added that it is expecting more samples from other states in the coming days. During earlier surveys, Khoa was tested for 3 parameters: titratable acidity, added starch and sugar in Khoa. A part of the Khoa sample were also sent to the State Food Testing Laboratory for testing of other 5 parameters: urea, detergent, neutralizer, bodine and BR reading. There were instances of substandard Khoa, so the decision of taking this survey to national level has been decided. Swiss food and drink company Nestle has reported a mid-single digit growth in the Indian market in the July to September quarter, helped by its popular brands Maggi, Nescafe and KitKat. Overall, the South Asian market has continued to perform well. Nestle said in the Q3 sales report for 2020, the Indian market was ranked at number 13 in terms of contribution to Nestle's global revenue in 2019. Nestle's Southeast Asia market also maintained mid-single digit growth. Sales in the Philippines grew at a double-digit rate with elevated consumer demand for beer brand Milo and Maggi. Indonesia delivered high single-digit growth led by beer brand Dancao and Milo, it said. Sub-Saharan Africa grew at a double-digit rate with strong growth across most of the markets. The COVID pandemic has boosted demand for ultra-high temperature UHT treated milk as people try to reduce the number of visits to milk parlours by stocking milk with longer shelf life. While dairies that have present in this segment experienced a jump in demand Maharashtra-based Gokul Dairy with an annual turnover of rupees 2500 crore has entered this segment to cater to the pandemic-induced demand. Dairies have already experienced a shift of consumer from loose milk and smaller brands to packaged milk from the bigger brands. The preference for fresh milk is also because of its affordability. Mr. R.S. Sodhi said that of the 5.25 crore litre of packaged milk sold daily in the country, around 5% is UHT milk, which has a shelf life of 3 to 6 months. The demand is more in the traditionally milk deficit states. However, during the pandemic, demand for UHT milk has increased by about 15%. The global dairy price index dropped by around 0.4% in a recently concluded event on October 22nd. The latest rates of various dairy commodities are as follows. Anhydrous milk fat US dollar 4,110 and dropped by minus 0.5%. Butter 3,678 US dollar per metric ton, a gain by 3.3%. Skim milk powder 2,851 US dollar per metric ton, a drop by 0.2%. Whole milk powder at US dollar 3,037 per metric ton, a gain of 0.3%. Indian exporters were anticipating an increase in SMP price, but unfortunately further decline in SMP prices has put more pressure on them to reduce both price and quantities of milk to be handled during coming winters. The higher GST on butter and ghee is also a big challenge for them to dispose of their huge stocks. Butter prices have shown slight improvement in domestic market recently, and the ongoing prices are around rupees 260 to 270 per kg.
Thanks for watching Daily News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I Kuldeep Sharma request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.